Brawlhall. Strength, Makra. Loktar. What do you need? Go forth to victory.
This week has been a
Just okay. Trying to find the right balance between my voice and the game sound.
Hello, Mom. Seeing ya. Who you be? See ya later.
Alright,
Doggy.
can you still hear me fine while the game is on? Or should the game be a little bit lower?
Come get the voodoo.
How is this one quest?
How you doing, man?
Yeah, he's a bit tired. He's a troll. Alright, cool. So, I haven't really played WoW in a long time. I tried to I leveled this one up real quick. But this is it's like a new version of WoW, I guess. It's hardcore. Lol. I don't know about that one, but because the beneficiary thing, it has like a limit of 8 people. So if there's a lot of chatters, you know, it's gonna be hard to. But it could work with comment rewarder, I guess. If I just set that as beneficiary, and then based on how many people were watching for how long, or like if they were active in chat and stuff like that, I can give them a vote later in the comments. That's actually a pretty good idea, I think. Okay, what am I doing? Level 6. So I have to be like careful here because this is like a hardcore server where if I die once, I can't play the character anymore. And I'm already at a disadvantage with my 220 ping because I'm playing on a European server from Asia. We need to try and be a bit careful. BGM? Background music? Yeah, just put it on so it would be like on all the time and loop. So there's always some music in the background. I didn't even make a post about this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna, or how long I'm gonna stream. Just thought I'll test things out. I added my little high power meter to the left corner. I think that would be cool if I stream more often. And then the videos can, like, you know, keep track of my high power growth over time. But yeah, so I picked a hunter. I thought that would be kind of chill to be able to, you know, interact with chat, not focus too much on things. Oh, shit. Might die here. Maybe. Maybe not. Like, as a hunter, I can't really do much damage close nearby. But the thing is, I get my pet at level 10 first, if I remember correctly. So until then I have to just grind through this. It's like one of the most boring parts of this class, I think. these few levels, because every level it takes longer to level up. So the first 5 levels or 6 weren't that hard, but now from this to 10 it just takes longer and longer, and you, without the pet, it's going to be such a pain. I wonder if the background music is still a bit too low compared to my voice. I mean, too high. Like, do you feel like it's getting in the way? I ate some food that increased my stats a little bit. I could do this where I shoot and then I run away a little bit so I can manage to shoot a bit more often until it gets to me. But with this ping, man, it's so annoying to deal with that. Alright, cool. Do you mean higher or better how? Yeah, I can dodge. Not really like actively, it's just like a passive skill. So you can, like, I have like a certain percentage chance to dodge. 11% chance to dodge. But it's just like, you know, I can't like do a thing to try and dodge the next attack, it just happens randomly. But I can try and get away, because the arrow shooting, you need a certain distance. If they get too close to me, then I can't shoot them with the arrow anymore. And without shooting with the arrow, I'll do a lot less damage. Alright, cool. But there's certain things, like if I had the pet already, then the pet would be attacking the creature. And then I could just stand here at long range distance and keep shooting with my arrow all the time while the pet is tanking it. But I still don't have a pet, so I have to like try and get as many shots out as possible until it gets to me. Also need to try and... They also have an aggro range, so if you get too close to them they will attack you. So that's pretty much the main thing you have to worry about when playing hardcore, that you don't get too many on you at once. Because then escaping might get a bit difficult. Yeah, you can't like actively dodge them. Like there's no ability to dodge. Aside from, I think you get something at some point that increases your dodge chance a bit. But nothing right now. You can also run out of arrows, so you have to keep that in mind. Mounts we don't even need to look at yet because it's level 40, I think. Now you can't fly in the... This is like the first version of WoW. It's like the classic. So here you will only be able to ride them, but not fly. I'm wondering if I should go into town and check if they have any better weapons for me. Before I continue doing any more, let me just sell some of the stuff I don't need. Because I'm also doing this self-found thing, where I can't trade or use the auction house or anything. I figured that would make it a bit more entertaining to struggle a bit harder. It's just the trolls, I guess, it's their thing. Like there's different classes or different races. There's trolls and orcs from this place. But this is like a troll village. Now we're going to the next town where there's also orcs. So you can see the difference between trolls and orcs. It's just like the way they are. You can also do emotes and stuff. I thought they would do something different after a while. I guess not. Could also probably put some background on this. So people can read the chat, although I hope there's not gonna be something, you know, an SFW. Oh shit, there's two of me right there. I think I'm just gonna try and run out of... Okay, there's another one there. Maybe we should just follow the road. I have three of them chasing me now. Okay, I'm fine. Like this isn't that difficult right now because they're all still so low level. But eventually we're gonna start facing creatures that, you know, have different abilities. Maybe they'll like put you to sleep or slow you or snare you or things like that. So it's gonna be... You're gonna need to be prepared because, you know, leveling from 1 to max level 60, it takes like 4 or 5 days or so. So one mistake and you're screwed. You have to start over. That's what I'm thinking. I'll just, you know, take it chill. That's why I picked the hunter. Because with other classes you would have to be like way more focused all the time. But here you have a little bit more leeway because if your pet dies, you can probably still escape and revive it later. This one poisoned me. This one is yellow, so this one is not going to attack me if I get too close to it. It's like a neutral monster. That's what the red means, that if I get too close to this one, it will attack me. Yeah, they're pretty angry most of the time. Let's see, I have 2 quests to hand in here. If I bring this one too close to the town, then the guards will help me finish it off. What? Oh, maybe because it's a neutral monster. Usually they come and like help you kill it off, but because this one isn't like an aggro creature to begin with, they're like, you know, mind your own business. Alright, another player finished them off. I wonder how long the delay is from, you know, what happens on my screen until you see it.
What do you need? Go for
Not really sure how to test that either.
strength and honor. Loktar, strength.
Strength and honor.
Yeah.
Makra.
Alright, so this is an
May your
innkeeper.
blades never dull.
This means that
For the Horde.
if I do this, make this in your home,
Be safe.
I can use this stone later to teleport myself to this location. But it has a 1 hour cooldown, so you can only use it once every hour. And
Loktar.
it just saves you some time sometimes when you don't, you know, if you're down here, instead of running all the way back over here, you can just teleport quickly. Yeah. So these are the orcs. I'm trying to look if they have a new bow for me.
Be safe.
You have a lot of quests though. Hey Bowyer, here's me with the bows. Let's see if we can get lucky. Oh, okay, this could work. It's not the best though. It's only like not even twice of an improvement, and level 3 and already level 7 almost. The next one is first at level 11 though, and that's gonna be way too late for me because I will already have a pet by then. Quiver is also not an improvement except for 2 extra slots. Let's see if there's anything else.
What do you need?
These are just clothes for armor. Fuck. But let's see what these guys have. Maybe there's a one-handed or two-handed weapon that could help me.
Speak, friend.
I should also get some
For the
professions.
horde.
Not blacksmith, but
Troll Hall.
oh, this one is almost twice as good. What? Why can't I use two-handed weapons? This one would be sick. I guess I need to learn them. I don't even have enough. Oh, yeah, I do have enough silver for that one.
May your
Let me check the
blades
bow
never
again.
dull.
Yeah, I don't think they care much about if they're being rude or not.
can I help
It's
you
just,
with?
you know,
For the horde.
different culture, I guess. I wonder if I should get this, or if I should just go for the axe, because
Taboo.
as you saw, they're pretty fast to like come close to you.
Strength
I
and
think it would be
honor.
better
What
if
are
I
you looking for?
go for the axe. Although I would much rather want this one. But since I can't learn it, I think I have to go to the big city to learn the weapon. Let's go for that. Let's change it with this one. Let's sell this.
May your blades never dull.
Yo, you put Joker, what's up? Let me see if I can. I should probably buy a few more arrows. Just in case.
Strength.
I didn't make a post, or I don't know if I'm gonna make a post because this was just supposed to be like a test stream. Maybe I'll upload the bot instead, but it'd be interesting to see how many people, you know, join the stream and say hello without me having posted on Hive. Let's see what happens. But I do think I might like post on Hive next time I go live. And I don't know, I'm thinking instead of just playing all the time, I might also do some curation streams. That could be a cool, you know, diverse content to post about. Alright, so did I get any quests? Oh, I should take that one. I think this one is here as well. Forgot. It's World of Warcraft. It's the classic version, so like the one from 25 years ago, just like remade and improved a bit. And this is a hardcore server, meaning that if your character dies, you have to restart the whole game basically. You can't play the character anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna, but not this one, I don't think. But this should be a bit more chill stream, with very few people knowing. Yeah, I was thinking of doing like burning the rewards, and then because the declined if you decline the rewards, you know, where it has like a strike through in the number, if people want to vote it up, they will also not get curation rewards, so it kind of declines both author rewards and curation rewards. So it kind of, you know, it would penalize my auto voters for no reason. So instead you can just send the rewards to null, and it, you know, it burns them anyway, but the curators still get their share. But yeah, I was thinking of doing the streams where I decline the rewards, like the stream announcement, and then afterwards I would just post a link to the VOD, and then maybe like send some, ask the chatters to leave a comment or something, so I can give them some votes through a comment rewarder. I think that could be a pretty cool idea. Are you from Hive, eFoot, Joker? I'm guessing, yeah. Okay, so this quest here is a bit orange. It says level 10, so I'm not gonna try that one. I should probably put this one potion I have somewhere where I can quickly use it. Alright, I should have picked up a few professions as well, but I don't have the money anymore, because I bought way too many arrows. Let's try and get some XP going here now. You can do it if you're, when you're streaming, and maybe share another one later. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that in the next one, I think. This time I don't want to announce the stream, because it was like, I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming for. I didn't really plan to actually stream. I was just testing the OBS connection to YouTube, things like that. I just installed this game as well. What's your Hive account, Joker? Yeah. Can't. Maybe if I look at it, I might remember that I've seen it before, but right now I can't really place you. And these guys hit harder than I expected. I definitely bought way too many arrows. Let me eat an apple. Throw some of this away, although not this, because I need to save it for my pet. The meat, the pets need food as well. Alright, so I got this quest item here now. I don't need the food yet, because I still have this food that gives me a buff. These guys have a lot of health. Now these are like, you know, it's not real players, it's just NPCs. I do kind of need that. I really should have not bought so much stuff. I hate having to like throw something away, especially when I'm starting with no gold. But I have like different abilities. This one is like a mark you can place on the creature, which means that now that I attack him with ranged attacks, like my bow, he will take more damage. So you can see those whites, it's more damage than usual. The big numbers means that I got a crit. Yeah, it's just NPCs. These are all NPCs. Like with hardcore servers, you don't really get to. You can duel players, but it's not, you know, you can't do PvP because no one would want to, you know, lose their whole character they've spent like days on just from like a random duel or a random PvP battle. It would be like way too, you know, it's not the point of this server, at least, to say. Here's more like, you know, can you survive without dying a single time all the way to level 60 to max level. And then there's some people who also raid and do dungeons, which require like a group of people, and they do that on hardcore servers where if they, you know, mess up, if they die, it is GG, they have to start over. So that's more the point of this server. There's of course PvP in WoW as well, it's pretty fun, but not here. Yeah, they try and run away sometimes when they get low health. Alright, level up. Now I'm level 7. I got some agility, some stamina, some hit points, and some extra mana. At level 10 I will start getting talent points, which will let me improve some of my abilities and things like that. But the thing I'm mostly looking forward to is the pet, because that's gonna improve my survivability and damage by a lot. No, they don't generate health. There's if you run too far or something, then they might reset, where they go back to where they were in the beginning, and then that way they get like all their health back. But other than that, they don't I mean, there's some who can heal or have others heal them, but they don't like regenerate in the battle. In battle you don't regenerate health unless you use like a health potion or heals. You can regenerate health outside of battle though. Like if you look at my health now, it's 121 out of 188, so now it's going up slowly. And another trick that many may not know is that if you sit, you regenerate health a lot faster. Or somewhat faster, at least. At least that used to be the case, I don't know. Maybe it didn't do anything. Yeah, thanks. 3 more levels to go. It's pretty slow, as you guys can tell. That's why I try and do quests, because those give you some extra XP when you hand them in. I was wondering about, I mean, I can just have like the game background music playing, but I was wondering if I were to like use some kind of music from YouTube, like no copyright music or whatever. How does it work for streams? Do I have to like include what each song name is, or you know, I'm not really sure about that. Okay, so here we got a vest leather chest that is an upgrade. It has like 15 more armor than mine. I'm gonna get rid of these 11 so I can make room for this, and now I will switch it up and get rid of this old one, although I should sell it. But it's gonna be pretty slow. Best would be if I could get to level 10 and then, you know, start the other stream tomorrow or so with a pet, because that's going to be a lot more fun to watch. This part here from level 7 to 10 is like the worst one ever, but also the most dangerous, because you can die pretty easily if you pull too many without having your pet by your side. Like, hunters are meant to have their pets, that's like the whole point of their class. other abilities I have is this thing. It places like a poison on them. You can see it here above their health bar. Like, so it has like 1 tick left now, and now it's gone. And then I have this arcane shot that instantly does like 13 damage. You can see it there. It's like a different shot. But then I also have auto attacks. These, the white ones, are just auto, and they have like a swing timer, as you can see here. I don't know why it's so much to the right. I think it's when I changed the resolution on my game. Let me see if I can change that. But your auto attacks have like a swing, like, you know, like you auto attack once every 1.5 seconds or whatever. Let me see if I can. Kind of hard to put it in the right position if you can't see where it is. Oh, it's like way over here now. No, you can also go through the add-ons page, like here. But I think all of these had like, since last time I had WoW installed, they had all gone out of date, so I didn't reinstall some of them. Let me just try and get this a bit more towards the center. Over there. Just a little bit more. Okay, that looks a lot better. Could be a bit more to the left, but now you guys at least see where it is. The swing timer. Scroll of protection. I don't really need that. You can see the swing timer. It shows it here. So every 2 seconds I get to cast like a new arrow. And some people try and time it, like, you know, because there's like hit boxes. You need to be close enough to be able to hit it, and if you aren't, then, you know, you're not going to hit, you're not going to do any damage. And same thing goes for the enemies. Like, all the way until he gets close to me, he can't, you know, he's not doing any damage. But once he gets here, then he starts doing his hits. So now that he's running away, I can go back to shooting with arrows, because he's far enough. Yeah, it's not really, you know, I mean, it can get exciting sometimes if you get close to dying, or like in a sticky situation. But other than that, it's pretty chill. I mean, I'm sure we can come up with something to do, like some kind of dungeons or something later, because you can do dungeons before you're max level 2. Dungeons are basically, like, imagine it's like NPCs like these, but they have a lot more health and they do a lot more damage. So you need like literally 5 players to be able to have a chance to go through it. You need a tank, you need a healer, and then usually like 3 damage dealers, which Hunter is one of the damage dealers. But they can also do things like crowd control, where, like, say if there's a group of 3-4 people you have to pull in a dungeon, so that the tank is not going to have all 4 of them at the same time. You can place like traps or something to keep one of them, you know, trapped or snared for like a few seconds, and that gives the tank like and the rest of the team enough time to kill one of the 3 until the 4th one then also joins in. So there's like crowd controllers, like classes like hunters, mages, warlocks. I mean, many of them can crowd control in different ways with like certain restrictions and things like that. Dungeons are like, they're rewarding in a different way because they have like a guaranteed loot. Like when you kill a boss in a dungeon, you're guaranteed that you will get like a green or blue, or at some point even epic level loot, which means that, you know, your gear improves if you get like a green or blue one, and it's an upgrade, it's something your class can use. Then of course, you know, your character will be stronger, so you have like a lower chance of dying. Like right now I'm at the, like, I upgraded my weapon by 2 times, and it's the melee weapon, so it's like this one. But things, as you guys can tell, is still very, very slow. Like I think I can take like 2 creatures at a time without needing to heal up. So right now we're still at the very, very early stages of the game. I wonder when I will get my first green item. I wonder if I should go to kill the Admiral. Or Lieutenant, I guess it's called. He's pretty strong. I don't know if I can take him. I'm wondering if I should wait for later. I'm out of mana, as you guys can see now. So things take way longer when you're out of mana. Yeah, like all NPCs can drop loot. Not so much on the lower levels, but past level 10 and so you can start getting like green items. Of course you can also get like some blue items, but from random NPCs like these out in the world, they can drop bind and equip items, which means that you can sell the items to other players. So if you get something very low chance drop rate, like there's some that, you know, have like a 0.1% drop chance or something, you could then potentially sell it for gold to other players who may want it. But I have the self-found thing on, so it's like a restriction I put on this character that he can't trade with other players. This will make it like a bit harder to gear up. It's just like a, you know, I thought it would be like a cool challenge to do since I'll be streaming and it's going to take a long time anyway to level up. Oh, we got a second health potion. Haven't needed to use it yet. I am, however, getting a bit bored of these guys here, so let's go hand this quest in for now and look at something else to do. There's a ton of quests down here still, and they're like around my level. So if we can go and do those, we may have a chance of getting our pet soon. Gonna grab something to drink real quick. Yeah. Yeah, I don't expect there to be way too many people watching my streams in the beginning. Especially, you know, streams about World of Warcraft, which is kind of random compared to what I've been posting so far. But, you know, we can mix it up a little bit here and there. Oh. You also need to watch fall damage in this game. If you fall from way too high up, you also die. That needs to be like a lot higher. This is not high enough to kill you. Alright, we got a second bag. That's good, because now we have a bit more space to pick up items and sell them.
Blood and thunder.
Let me go and learn some new abilities, maybe. Oh no, we don't get abilities yet. We get abilities at level 8, but I can go get the profession, which allows me to learn first aid. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to die in this game. Also keep in mind, I'm playing at a very bad latency. Like, I'm basically playing on a server in Europe from Asia. So everything I see here, it's already been like, you know, 0.2 seconds ago. That's like a one human reaction in between my own reaction time. Right, there's also a button where you can like auto run, you know, like this, like it's running on its own now. But of course it helps to like keep an eye on it so you don't run into a wall or run into a group of creatures. Like there's been a lot of times where I go AFK or something and I forget that I'm auto running, or you know, I open up Hive and look at some things and I forget that I was auto running. I'm gonna go claim some curation rewards now, so my high power counter at the left bottom corner is going to go up. There it is. It's pretty cool. The live. This is the fastest you can run. You can increase your speed a little bit with some talents or something. But the next point you can increase your speed is when you buy a mount. One of those raptors we saw earlier. You can buy those, but it's like at level 40 and you need like a lot of gold for it. I don't know if it's going to be possible as self-found. It might be that we're going to have to wait a lot longer. And it decreases only by 60%. So there's no like riding and stuff like that in this. It's very, very classic. Another bag, nice. Like, things were a lot harder back in the day when the first World of Warcraft came out. Yeah, it's very slow. It's also like slow on purpose, you know. A lot of creatures in one place here. Alright, let's go do this quest over here first. We have to go and destroy their attack plans. It's like a few notes of paper you have to go burn up. They're like these kind of like half horse, half humanoid creatures. I don't know what they're called. What is that called? I'm just trying to kill everything in my path so I get XP for every kill. Just trying to kill them as fast as possible. Not crabs. Unless you mean... There were some crabs over there at the beach, yeah. But these, it's like half human, half horse or whatever. Let me zoom in. I don't know what these guys are called. Oh yeah, the other ones are scorpions, yeah. Man, these guys hit hard. Let me see. Probably eat some more food so I can get the buff. Like this food increases my stamina and spirit by 2 for 15 minutes. And with stamina you get more health points. With spirit you increase your regeneration rate. Centaur, that's the word I was thinking of, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't come up with the word at all. Yeah, Incubus, what's up? Thanks. I was just gonna go test the streaming software and things, but I figure I'll stick around for a while. If I was a miner, could go and mine those copper veins over there, but I haven't learned any professions yet. Why am I missing so much? Okay, so the first plans are over here, as you guys can see. I'm using this add-on that helps me with the quests, like it tells you where... Okay, this is a caster, so I have to... This is nice for me as a hunter, because I can just stand in one place and just keep shooting arrows. It's nice. It's not gonna be nice if he starts running to the right when he's low, because now he may... Yep, like... Oh shit, that's a rare, uh-oh. Uh-oh, I most likely need to run from this, or do I? What the hell is that? Okay, fuck me. I'm so dead, I think. I have to use my health potion here. Why is he still running after me? Dude. You should have reset by now. What the hell is this? What the fuck is this? What? Good thing this was a test stream, I guess, because that was a quick death. Holy shit. Why would he run so far though? Like, they usually reset at some point. Like, I would have expected here he would have stopped running after me. What the hell? Fuck me. Alright, so that was that. How much time did I waste on this character? 2 hours and 3 minutes. Holy. So that's the thing, you can't play more. This is a old character I haven't played in a long time. Wow. Okay, now I don't want to play Hunter anymore. Yeah, but like there was also, I mean, I'm not just like, you know, making excuses or anything. But they're not supposed to run after you for that long. Like they're supposed to reset at some point. I don't know why that one didn't. So it, you know, not to sound like I'm trying to make an excuse, but I think that was a bug. He's supposed to like let you be at some point and run back to his position. So that was weird. But I guess, you know, it's only a 30-year-old game. They haven't had time to fix all the bugs yet. Alright, do you guys have any suggestions on what class I should pick up next? There's rogues. There's priests. Shamans, druids. Some of them are restricted to one race only. Like, druid can only play as Tauren. Whereas shaman can play as troll, as Tauren, and as orc. And then there's, you know, hunters, I just played it. There's warlocks who can play orc, undead, and troll, I think. Okay, no, not troll. I'm just gonna play a little bit and then call it a day here, I think. That was so annoying to die that way. I don't really wanna, I don't like the undead starting zone. Maybe we can do Tauren. But then we're limited to warrior, shaman, or druid. Oh yeah, Pusin is gonna probably come in here and give me shit for dying already. I can already guarantee that's gonna be like the main comment. Maybe we should go for, because the thing is, rogue is so, like you need a good ping to utilize him properly. So I kind of need something where the ping is not going to matter too much. Maybe shaman? Warrior, I don't think so. That looks like a wolf. The druid has a lot, you can shapeshift into so many different models. You can become a bear, you can become a wolf, you can become a cheetah, I think. Also, you can become a seal to swim in water faster. It was like a centaur, but it was a rare. Like it had the silver dragon portrait around its profile picture. That usually means that it's like a rare one. So they have like a few unique abilities they do. Which, you know, Let's okay, I got disconnected for no reason. Yeah, they're all, the looks don't mean much. Let's go Druid then. Let's pick a cool skin. I think the black ones look pretty cool. It's gonna look nice. Right, should we do Self-Found again? So we can't trade with other players at all? I mean, we're going to stream everything anyway, so we cannot trade. And then if we ever need to trade, I can just, you know, trade.
Once a nomadic people, the Tauren roamed the endless
Think a little bit of everything.
hunting the mighty Kodo.
Like
Scattered across the land,
gaming, but also
wandering tribes were
curation.
united only by their common hatred for their
Some
sworn
random
enemies.
things here and there. I don't really know. I don't have any plans.
Seeking
I did, however,
fear
find
against
out
the
that
Centaur,
if people
great
watch your
chieftain
VOD,
Cairn Bloodhoof,
like your past
befriended
streams,
the
it counts
Santa
towards your
who had recently journeyed to
monetization
Kalimdor.
hours.
With the orcs' help, Cairn and his tribe were able
Because
to drive
I
back
realized that the hardest part
the
about
flames
becoming
of
monetized on
grasslands
YouTube
of
is going to be
Mulgore
the
forever.
hours watched.
Upon the windswept mesa of
Like you need like
Thunder
was it
Cairn
3K
built
or
refuge
4K or
for
something in
Over
1 year
time, the scattered tribes united
to
under a single
be
banner.
eligible for monetization.
Though the noble Tauren are
So
peaceful
people need
natures,
to watch my
the rites
videos
of the
for
great hunt
over
are
3,000
venerated
hours
as the
watch
heart
time,
of their spiritual
which
culture.
is quite a lot.
As a tribesman of Mulgore, you must test your skills in the wild and prove yourself in the great hunt.
Joker, are you still live? Like maybe you're behind on this on the live.
Hail.
You can see usually it shows the video if it's live or if you're behind. Alright, so I picked the name of my druid again. I mean of my hunter that I had earlier. But now this is a different class. So what is there to tell about druid? Let me set up my action bars real quick. Oh, okay, there are. So this one can heal it himself. This. See, he healed him for 50 health. He has 78 in total. And this is of course level 1, so we're just getting started.
Well met.
Here's 2 quests. I don't usually read the quests, but this one is about killing some Planestriders. And to do so, it's mainly this one ability, Wrath, and your auto attacks with the staff. That's all I can do here in the beginning. Just spam that, and I'm out of mana already. Now I just hit them with the staff. Yeah, I don't think it's... I'm more worried about myself losing interest in making videos and streaming than I'm, you know, I mean 3,000 hours, it shouldn't be that hard. Like a couple of I'm already at like 100 with the 8-9 videos I posted so far. I'm at 100 hours watch time. So I guess, you know, just 30 times that. And then there's also the benefit of some people maybe get curious and they go watch my old videos. So there's, you know, You can always get more hours for past videos as well. I'm just more right now. I'm just, you know, because it's not like YouTube monetization is, you know, something that is like feasible or realistic. Like I've seen people who have like 300-400k views. They only get like, you know, like 20-30 bucks, like a high post reward, basically. So the ad revenue is very, very low. It's not really something I'm like targeting or anything. I just hope I'll, you know, grow for the fun of it, and then hopefully it'll translate into some viewers from the outside coming in, finding out about Hive, and this working as some kind of onboarding tool. Right, I got my second bag early. That's another player. Murloki Papo. That's a weird name. He didn't greet me back. Such bad manners. Yeah, they really don't though. Like, ad revenue is very bad. And, you know, I think we on Hive are pretty spoiled that way as well. Considering how few views, like even my own posts, they only get like 100 views on average.
I've been expecting you.
Being able to earn like 50 cents per view is kind of, you know, very, very overpowered compared to YouTube. But of course, it's also a completely different thing compared to ad revenue. Alright, 2 quests done. Let's hand them in. See if we can get to level 3. Yeah, I mean, I think if I were ever to get to those numbers, because it's not like, I don't think like to be realistic here, I'm not really a content kind of type. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the Pokemon opening video. Like, even when I got the most valuable card in the set, I was just like, oh hey, nice, you know. Whereas you could have seen people on YouTube, generally they always exaggerate, you know. You know what I mean? They would like be like jumping in their room or screaming their lungs out.
Goodbye.
And I'm not saying that, you know, a lot of it is fake or exaggerated, but in general, even if something crazy would happen to me, like my reaction is very undertoned usually, just because like of how I am, and that's not really that entertaining to other viewers, you know. So I'm not really I'm not really seeking to be like a big content creator because I'm entertaining.
How may I aid?
And I hope people will just find like whatever I may say here and there interesting, to stick around for that. I mean, of course my reaction would be different for like a much higher card, but not to the extent that, you know, the general public, how they would react. Like I mean generally, I don't know how to describe it, like very like I just keep to myself most of the time, so my reactions are always kind of like, I don't know. I'm not a very outspoken person that way, where I express my emotions too much. I guess it's maybe like the Finnish side of me. You know, Finnish people, how they are. Even to like neighbors, they barely talk to them. They just like maybe nod their head when they see them or something. They're not very expressive and like reactful people. I don't know if I should use that as an excuse, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, sure, like, I could say that. I'm just saying, like, you know, some people very, like, react a lot, and they make the whole, like, that's what their reactions are, like, the main point of them as content creators. People are like, oh shit, that's crazy reactions, you know, I want to watch this because the reactions are so crazy. And like that's not something people are going to be able to see here. Like even if like a car drives into the door, I'll just be like, oh shit, I gotta be right back. But my reactions aren't that obscene, at least. I guess that's what I want to say. There's some streamers who make it like that's the whole thing, and like it's not really something I'd watch myself. But it's what's popular nowadays. Like a lot of big Twitch streamers, the whole thing is that everything is content, everything is reaction, and the audience just loves it for some reason. But you know, like there might be some value in what I'll do as well in the future. Like people who are on Hive, who start on Hive, who maybe share the same opinions as me at some point. Maybe they value what I have to say about things. And, you know, just sitting here in stream trying to figure out what I'm trying to say, I guess could be kind of entertaining in and of itself. I'm just kind of happy right now that I have a stable internet connection, because I don't think I would have been able to do the streams some time ago, even if I wanted to. The last thing I need to get is a UPS for my setup, because sometimes the electricity here just goes out on its own randomly. Most of the times it's when it's like bad weather. But that would kind of be not just that it's bad for my hardware, like when electricity just randomly goes away, it's not great for your computer. But also if I'm streaming, I would want that extra 10-15 minutes of backup generator being like, you know, your electricity is gone, so you have like 10 minutes to say bye to the stream or whatever, let people know why you're going offline. Instead of like the random, oh, I'm gone. But that's something I need to get still. It's just I need to get like a big one, because my PC is very... It's like a big PC. You need to get a gaming PC, I think. Are you watching from phone with the phone speaker, or are you watching with the headset or something connected to the phone, like earphones? As you guys can see, this takes very fucking long. That's why this game I thought would be nice, because you could talk to people, and at the same time this makes the game for me as well run smoother, because since I'm not putting too much focus on what I'm doing. But at some point it's also going to be dangerous. if I'm, you know, focusing too much on what I'm saying in the chat without thinking about where I'm right now and the creatures or the dangers around me. But generally, like, it shouldn't be a big problem. I don't know why that previous creature was bugging like that. Like, it should have, you know, I had my health potion and everything, I used it at the best time I could. That creature should have stopped following me like at least 10 seconds earlier. Like I could go into explaining how pulls work in this game. Like, I'm not just making an excuse for dying, I guess. Like, let's say, okay, so you can see this creature, it's like right there right now, right? And I'm in range to pull it. Like my ability, it's not too far that I can use it. Right now it's too far. You can see it's red here. When I get closer, it becomes gray, and I can use this. So now look, I pulled it from there, right? So it should stop following me right around here, maybe. So let's see. It stopped following me. You see, it's starting to run back now. Like, that's how normal creatures should behave. But that one earlier just kept following me all the way fucking home for some reason across half the map. So that's like what the bug was, you know. Like, obviously I can't. Like, I could have, had I known it was bugged, I would have tried to do more damage instead of just running away. But, you know, it's kind of hard to predict the future. Hey, I'm sorry, what's up? Welcome to my test stream.
Peace, friend.
Alright, we get our first upgrade here after this quest. We need to collect 12 belts. And we get an upgrade on our staff. Or we can pick a mace if we want, but you also need to learn. You also have like skills, weapon skills. So as you can see here, my staves are like 14 out of 15. And every level you level up, you get 5 extra skills. So if you want to suddenly switch to maces, you have to start from the beginning. Alright, Laserbug. Thanks for dropping in. I'll see you in the next one. Maybe you'll get a new job soon to look through my VODs and pick out some of the highlights to turn into a compilation or something. Yeah, I'll also send you the rest of the CS clips soon. I need to get around to do that. Let's go ahead and this quest, and then we can get some new abilities because we level up to level 4. So many hivers here. Just kill this one real quick because we may get a level up thing. Let's see if we get some upgrades here. 18. It's an upgrade. Got some extra armor. It's not an upgrade, so everything else we can sell.
Peace, friend. Go in peace.
It's also an upgrade.
Farewell.
So quest givers usually give you really nice items to upgrade with. Just sell everything that I don't need.
The thing for you. May the eternal sun shine.
We got 2 silver to learn some new abilities.
Greetings, traveler.
Moonfire and Rejuvenation. Yeah, it would be nice if we could take over you two. And so this one, these are 2 cool abilities because they work like over time. Like this one does 7 to 9 damage on the first hit, and then it will do an additional 12 damage over 9 seconds, meaning 4 damage every 3 seconds. So I'll show you here real quick. And I was going to do the 4 damage every 3 seconds. And this one works the same way, except it's a heal. So this one will heal me for 32 over 12 seconds. As you can see, I got an 8. So it heals me for like 8 every few seconds. Now, of course, you want to utilize it, you know, the most, to most efficiently level up. Hey, someone died. Captain Sausage. So here, for instance, I would go for a Wrath and a Moonfire, and then, you know, they'll die pretty quickly. But you also have to remember that they cost mana. So this Wrath costs 20 mana, Moonfire costs 25, so it's like already 45 mana gone when I use them in succession like this. Okay, well, the Moonfire resisted, so I did another one. And now my mana is pretty much wrecked. But if you don't do anything for 5 seconds, your mana starts to regenerate as well. I think you're just joking around with the hashtag. But yeah, it would be nice if more people streamed and used YouTube more. That's kind of why I created a new channel as well, because I wanted to like focus a little bit more on actually getting some, you know, viewers from outside of Hive to it. Because before that I mostly just used YouTube as like a storage space to post on Hive. Like most of my videos were unlisted, not public. I'm gonna stream for a little bit more, then call it a day for today. I have some things to do with Holozing left. We will, by the way, also use these sort of damage over time abilities in Holozing. But that game is of course round based, so it's a bit different from World of Warcraft. There it's, you know, every round both creatures get to do an ability, and which one goes first depends on its agility. But there will be like some moves like these where the initial attack will continue on for 2-3 rounds basically. And I kind of like those. It would be like a bleed, I guess you could say. So like, let's say there's an ability called Scratch, and if it, you know, if it does 40 damage on the first hit, it's going to cause the other creature to bleed. So every round after that, for like 2 extra rounds or 3 extra rounds, the creature will take like an additional 8 damage per round or something from the bleed of the Scratch. The important thing with Holozing compared to other games is that creatures won't be able to heal themselves in any way. That's going to be the healer's job. So you're going to have to like decide that do you want your creature to do a move this turn, or do you want to use one of your healing abilities to make sure it doesn't die this turn. or get too close to dying. And there's going to be a lot of cool abilities that like make things a bit unpredictable. Well, not unpredictable to the point where, you know, it's too random, where everything is based on randomness, but like I wanna include this one healer ability called like a secret heal or secret ability, which would work in a way where you don't know which, like every healer would have like a few different secret abilities, and the other player now doesn't know which one did he use. Like there's a little bit of like what's it called when you, like a bluff factor to it. They don't know, did he use a healing ability that, you know, it could be, let's say if there's 3 secret abilities, one of them works the way that if the next enemy creature move were to defeat your creature, like if it puts its health to 0, then your secret will like trigger and heal it before the enemy attacks. So like imagine your creature is at 20% health, and you have the secret up that if it were to get a finishing move that would like bring its health to 0, the secret ability you're using will come in the way before that move happens. So it's like already hard to explain, I feel like, but on the back end it might be even a bit harder, because it first has to check, okay, what move did the enemy trainer choose, and is this move going to defeat your creature? So it first checks, it first does all the math that how much is this move going to damage your creature for. If it's more than how much health you have left, then your secret healer ability will trigger first and heal your creature up a little bit, so that that move is not going to defeat it any longer. So that could be like one of the secret healer abilities. Then another one could be that just like, you know, if the trainer does a move of, what's it called, like a certain type move, like fire ability move or fire type move, then, you know, make the move only do like 50% damage or something like that. So there's going to be some secret abilities that, you know, that the trainer did a secret ability, but you don't know which of the 3, 4, 5 different secret abilities they did. So you kind of have to like try your way forward to see which one it is. I think that's going to bring like a nice kind of a different level or layer to the battles. Yeah, I'm also waiting for it quite a long time now. Hopefully things start to, you know, come together here soon. The price of Hive also hasn't helped lately. I've had to buy a lot of vials myself, which is kind of annoying, knowing that, you know, Hive is not going to drop much lower than 20 cents. But still having to buy vials at this price because the team just needs more funding. This is kind of an upgrade. This is not. Nope. Okay, so we need 12 belts from these guys, and then the head of some chief over there somewhere. And then after this, I think I will just Hearthstone back to the main camp where we got the quests, and call it a day there, because I have some more things to do today. And I was really just planning on testing the game real quick. I like the stream setup. Sure, I'm going to be talking about Holozing quite a lot in future streams. And who knows, maybe the chat will help me come up with something even cooler at some point to add to the game. I'm always open to feedback, even though I realize you guys haven't played it yet or can't really tell much without having seen it. But I hope that changes soon as well. Okay, so we don't need the boars anymore. I don't know why I'm killing the boars here. This is so slow at these levels. Like it takes me a good 10 seconds per creature, it feels like. When I use all my mana, they die pretty fast, but then my mana doesn't regenerate that fast for me to be able to use all of it for the next one again. Now I didn't have enough mana for Moonfire. My mana is going to regenerate in time. Okay, so the guy is in there, the Chief Sharp Tusk Thorn Mantle. That's quite a long name. Why do they hit slow, or why do I? Like, I'm using a two-handed staff, so it's like hit rate, it's like once every 3 seconds or so. You can see the speed, 2.9. So it takes 2.9 seconds every time he swings the staff. Alright. Have a nice breakfast, mate. See you on the next one, yeah. Thanks for dropping in. I'm gonna call it here after these last quests here. One more belt from these guys. Oops. Maybe I go too close. That was a good timing on that ding. Gave me all the mana I needed. So now I need to defeat that guy. Let's put a icon on him so we can see where he is. Okay, let's kill this one first, just for safety. Because he might like get pulled while I pull another one. And then I'll have two on me at the same time, which is not safe. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to pull 2 at the same time here. Let's see what happens. No, only 1 got pulled. Okay, good. So this is the chief. Seems pretty easy. And we got his head. Let's throw something away so we can make room. There seems to be another quest over here though. Let me check that out real quick. Since we're here, and we have 3 quests completed now, which might get me to level 6 to be honest. Which is good because then we'll get more abilities. We get new abilities every 2 levels. What the fuck is Lee? But there's one coming. Just gonna throw a quick rejuvenation on me at the same time before I let mana regenerate. What's in there? Squealer, Thorn Matter. Okay. Squealer. There's a shaman as well. Let's see if we can pull it first. It's ranged. Oh shit, we pulled both. Okay, let's see what happens. This is the quest item. We need so much space for everything. Okay, let's Hearthstone back. We should be able to hand in 4 quests. That's pretty good.
Greetings.
Alright, the battle boars.
Go in peace.
We got a new chest. Is it an upgrade? It very much is.
How we shall meet.
Okay, are we gonna get the new staff? Nice.
May the eternal sun shine.
And we got a new quest.
Walk with the
And a
earth,
shield,
mother.
but that doesn't really... This is the staff upgrade. 1.4 to 2.6 upgrade. It's also slower. Still should be good.
What brings you here?
Gloves upgrade.
Farewell.
Slightly higher armor. Oh, we didn't get level 6.
Looking for something special?
That's kind of a bummer.
Be careful.
Maybe we can get real quick by just killing some off here. Because I'd want to get to level 6 before we start heading in this direction and killing creatures. Whole lot of hunters. Do these still give XP even? A little bit. we'll just learn new abilities once we get to the next town, I guess. I don't wanna go around killing low levels just to get to this level 6. Yeah, I really like this zone as well. It's very green and nice looking compared to the other one at least. Alright, let's although we should probably go to the inn before we call it a day. Because if you log out in an inn, you get this thing called rested experience. Which means that if you have a lot of rested experience, you get like 2 times more XP from creatures. But I don't know if it really... if it gives you that much rested experience. You have to be offline for like 2 weeks or something. I'm still bummed out by that hunter. Would have been nice to get to level 10 and get a pet instead of dying for no reason. Alright man, thanks for dropping in. See you next time. Good luck with what you're gonna do. I think I'm gonna call it here as well. It's gonna take so long to run all the way over there. So let's just exit here, wait 20 seconds and close the stream. Thanks for watching everyone and dropping in for my test stream. Can barely pronounce that. Hopefully next time we'll spend some more time playing and checking what else happens. Alright, laters.